Warm up kind of like we did last week as a example of how the class is going to be formatted. So what we have today is 8 rounds of tabata. Okay, so each round is going to be 20 seconds long. You get a 10-second break. Millie, stop. It lasts for 4 minutes. So we're going to be rotating between 2 different exercises today. First one for your warm-up. Like I said, we are going to be going at a little slower pace because this first round is going to be your warm-up. I will tell you when you kind of intensify that. We're going to be rotating between high knees, so you can stay right here, or you can bring those knees up, and butt kicks. So right here, or right here. Okay, so going between those 2 different exercises. So we're going to do your high knees first and then your butt kicks. Okay. High knees are first and right here. So pretty low intensity here. Just focus on getting that heart rate up. Good, and arch it out. Next up is your butt kicks. 2, 1, here we go. March it out. Good. Round 3 coming up. We're going to get back to those high knees. Bring that intensity up a little bit. Here we go. Focus on using that core to bring your knees up. March it out. Good. Butt kicks are next. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Bring those heels to your glutes. 1, march it out. Halfway there. Back to those high knees. Bring up that intensity. Here we go. Remember, you always have that option to stay right here. Okay, just try and keep it moving the whole time. Butt kicks. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, and march it out. Good. Last round of your high knees. Okay, your heart rate should be up. You should be breathing pretty hard. And here we go. Last one. As high intensity as you can go for this one. Good. Keep it up. You got it. 2, 1. March it out. Last one, butt kicks. Good. All you got is last 20 seconds. Warm up some water. You should be feeling pretty warm. Next thing we're gonna do is on the chair. Okay, so you're gonna bring that right foot up here first. You're gonna come down into a lunge and back. So elevated reverse lunge. Make sure that left knee is not passing your toe. If it is, you might wanna widen that stance a little bit. Okay, so you got 4 rounds on that same leg. And once your 4 rounds are up, we're switching sides and come down and up, okay? If you want to add weights, you can add some curls. If you don't feel comfortable in that chair, you do the same thing on the ground, so just bring that right leg back for 4 rounds, okay? And then bring that left leg back. So whatever you feel comfortable doing, make sure you're challenging yourself. Start with that right leg first. There we go. Keeping that back up nice and tall. You can add some curls if you want. And rest. Same leg, guys. We're gonna really burn out those legs. Round 2, here we go. Good, take your time doing these. Make sure your form is right. And rest. Whew, 2 more. Same leg. Here we go. Oh, my legs are burning. And this is only the first leg exercise. And we're resting. Good. The last one on this leg, and we're switching sides. You got it. Here we go. Ooh, I lost my balance. Good, halfway there. Your legs should be shaking. And rest. Good. Other leg, left foot comes up in that chair. Here we go, 4 rounds like that. Go ahead and take your time until you get used to it. Make sure that knee's not passing that toe. And rest. Whew, my legs hurt. Good, round 6, right here. Good, and rest. Shake out those legs if you need to. You got 2 more rounds like that. Here we go. Two, 1, and rest. 1 more, guys, and we're done with this. No more lunges after this one. You got it. Here we go. All of our chairs moving. Make sure you have a sturdy chair for this. Lean it on against the wall. Good. And rest. All right, good job, guys. Shake out those legs. Grab some water if you need it. Alright guys, for this next one you're going to need your weights. Like I said, you can use water bottles, you can use your dumbbells, you can use canned vegetables, whatever works for you, whatever you got at the house, okay? First thing we're going to do, your dumbbells are going to come right up on your shoulders. You're going to come down into a squat, back up into a thruster, okay? Right here. So it's not a squat and then a press, right? It's one full movement. So coming down and press, using your hips to kind of give momentum to press those weights up. Okay, second one that you got, you're going to be bent over about 45 degrees. You're going to bring those weights up and back down for a bent over row. Okay, act like you're almost squeezing a pencil right in that middle part of your back. Okay, so right here. Okay, starting off with your thrusters. A little bit of cardio in legs. And here we go. Now, if your legs are just completely give out right now, you're gonna add a little squat and press right here. Okay, whatever you wanna do, just make sure you're pushing yourself. Good, and rest. Right into those bent over rows. All right, here we go. Focus on breathing out as those dumbbells come up, in as they come back down. Back to those thrusters. Here we go. Sitting back with those hips, pushing your knees out to the side. Backs up nice and tall. And rest. Good. Back to those bent over rows. Here we go. Three, two, one, and rest. Good, halfway there, guys. Just 4 more rounds left. Right into those thrusters. Here we go. The goal for these is to get that heart rate up. Breathing out as you come up, in as you come back down. In and out. Good, and rest. Back to those bent over rows. And here we go. Pause at the top. You need to really feel those back muscles activating. If you feel this more in your shoulders, lean forward just a little more. Okay. And rest. Good. Last round of your thrusters right here. Here we go. Good, halfway, don't stop on me now. 2, 1, and rest. Good, last one of your bent over rows. And here we go. Good, as many as you can get in this time, you got it. Halfway. Good, and rest. All right, good job, guys. Guys, next up we're going to use your chair again. Okay, so first one that we're going to do is an elevated push-up on that chair. All right, you got 2 options. You can do this on your knees, so come down into that chair and back up, or you can come on your toes, come down and back. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable doing it on your chair, you can do the same thing on a wall, down and back up. Okay. Next one, you're gonna flip on over in that chair. Okay, you're gonna bring your knees into your chest. You can hold on to the bottom of that chair if you need to, but knees into your chest and out without touching the ground. Okay, in and out. You also have an option to bring one knee in at a time. Okay, working your core and your chest and triceps for those push-ups, okay? So start with your push-ups first. Go ahead and start the timer. 2, 1, there we go. Good, try and keep that core nice and tight the whole time. Do as many as you can on your toes. And then if you need to, come down on those knees. Come on back to that chair. Good, knees in your chest and back out. Oh yeah, almost like a V-sit. You should really feel that core activating. Using your core to bring those knees up. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back to those push-ups. If you need to, push that chair up against the wall to keep it steady. Do as many on your toes as you can. And then switch to those knees if you need to. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Bring it on back over. Good. Knees into your chest and back out. Oh, buddy. You should definitely feel this in your core. A little bit in those thighs even. You got it. Good, and rest. Halfway, guys. Back to those push-ups. Here we go. Good, focus on breathing out as you come up, in as you come down. And rest. Back to that core. 2, 1, here we go. Remember, you have that option to just do one knee in at a time. And that's still too difficult, you can put both knees on the ground, or both feet on the ground, excuse me, and bring those knees up, okay? All right, last one of each, guys. Back to those push-ups. As many as you can do on your toes. Good, keep that core engaged, nice and tight. Almost there, guys, you got it. Last time doing this one. And rest, good. Last time doing your core right here. Good, here we go. Halfway, you got it. And rest. All right, good job, guys. All right, guys, I took my shoes off for this one because we are going to be in the chair, okay? So, options for this include your right foot coming up on that chair first. You want it right in the middle, okay? You don't want it on the edge because what's gonna happen is it's gonna tip, right? So right in the middle of that chair. You're gonna come up, tap that toe, so you're not putting any weight on that left foot, you're just tapping your toe and back down. Okay, right here, taking your time. Remember, you want your foot in the middle of that chair, okay? You got 4 rounds on that right side, then 4 rounds on your left. So tap that toe, back down. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable standing in that chair, you can do the same thing on the ground, okay? Keeping that right, or your weight in your right foot. Left toe on the ground, so not a lot of weight in your left leg at all. You're coming down, sitting, and back up. Notice that there is barely any weight in that left leg. Okay, we'll do 4 rounds like that. Switch sides, 4 rounds on that left leg. Okay, so either of those options will work. 4 times on your right and 4 times on your left. Right side. Here we go. Good, using that left or your right leg to not only come up, but to also lower yourself to the ground. And rest. Same leg, right side. Here we go. And rest. 2 rounds done. You got 2 more on that right side. Good, here we go. Good, and rest. 1 more time on that leg. 2, 1, here we go. Last one on this side, you got it, guys. And rest, good. All right, left side, you got 4 rounds on this. Here 2, 1, and rest. Good job, guys. Shake out those legs, grab some water, 30-second break. Next one, we're going to do a little bit of cardio and a little bit of upper body. Okay, last cardio and last upper body of the class. We're going to use your chair, okay, for this part of cardio. A couple different options, right? Starting on one side, jump to the other. Okay, you can also just tap it out right here if you don't want to add that hop. Okay. Second thing that we're going to be doing is an upright row with your weights. So just come right here, lead with those elbows, come down. Okay, just staying right here. Okay, so starting with your jump overs first. And here we go. Hands are on that chair, jumping up and back. Okay, remember if you don't want to add that hop, stay right here. Keep your head up. Nice and tall. Try to land softly on those feet. And rest. Good. Upright rows next. Grab those weights. Here we go. Good. Breathing out as you bring those dumbbells up, down, or out. In when you come down, lower. Okay, and rest. Back to your jump overs. Round 3. Here we go. Good, stay with me, guys. We're in the home stretch here. And rest. Good. Back to those dumbbells. And here we go. Good, halfway. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back to those jump overs. All you got, remember, this is your last cardio, last upper body. Here we go. See if you can jump a little bit higher. Good, 5 seconds. And rest. Whew, I'm getting tired, y'all. Dumbbells are next. 2, 1, here we go. Only one more round of each. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Last time doing your jump overs. 2, 1, here we go. All you got this last round, guys, you got it. Remember, tap it out if you need to. And resting. Good. Last time doing your upright row. Here we go. Good, last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright, so I brought you guys down a little bit for this next tabata circuit. This is our last tabata circuit, and then we have core, and then we're done. Okay, guys? So using that chair, starting off with that right leg, you're gonna come up, over the chair, other side. Up, over the chair, other side. You got 4 rounds on that right side. Then we're gonna switch. 4 rounds on your left. So up, over, other side, right here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up and over. Take your time getting used to this. Good. As far up as you can bring that leg. And we're resting. Good. Back to that right side. 2, 1, here we go. Focus on keeping that core engaged, nice and tight. Then glutes should start to burn. Good, and we're resting. Woo. 2 more rounds on that right side. Here we go. Up and over, as far up as you can. Try not to touch that chair. It's hard to do. Good, and rest. 1 more round like that. Here we go. Last 5 seconds on this side. Try not to touch that chair. And we're resting. Good. Last 4 rounds. Here we go. Left side. Up and over. Try not to tap that chair, I say, as I tap the chair. You got it. And resting. Round 6, guys. Here we go. Good. Keeping that back nice and engaged, straight. Good, and rest. Two, 1, here we go. I'm gonna take that chair out. Ooh. Also, my memory card decided to have too much space. So if you notice that it looks a little different, it's because I had to delete some stuff. And we're resting. I believe we had 1 more. Last one. And here we go. All you have after this is some core. Okay? Then we're done. Stay with me here. 5 seconds left. And we're resting. All right. we got about a 30-second break, then we're gonna do some core. Okay guys, last thing we have is some core. So what we have is 5 different exercises. We're gonna do each one for 1 minute long, then we're gonna switch right into the next exercise. So we're gonna go for 5 minutes straight. If you need to take a break at any time, listen to your body here and take a break, but go back into it as soon as you can, okay? So listen to your body here. I'm gonna go through the 5 exercises real quick first, and then we'll get started just so you have an idea of what's coming. Okay. First thing, you're gonna straighten those legs. You're gonna come all the way down and back up, tapping the side. Okay, straight legs here. If this hurts your lower back at all, you can just stay right here and just do crunches. Okay, still with those straight legs. So that's your first exercise. Your second one, bringing one leg up at a time and back. Right here, try and keep those shoulders up off the ground and try and keep those legs as straight as you can. It's gonna look a little different for everybody. So if you need to bend those knees right here, you can do that too. Third one, let's see, your knees are gonna come in and straight out, right here, in and out. If you need to, you can do one leg at a time. Right there. This one's gonna be a bicycle, so opposite elbow, opposite knee, right here. And fifth one, we're gonna come up. You got about 15 seconds of transition time. You're gonna come up to a plank. So you can stay right here. You can come down on those elbows if you need to, or you can come down on those knees, okay? Any of those modifications will work. Just remember, you don't want to be sagging. You don't want your butt in the air. You want a nice straight line, so if you need to come down on those knees to keep that straight line, then do so. Okay? So, 5 minutes. This is our last 5 minutes of work, guys. Let me get a clock. All right. Starting with those straight leg crunches, and here we go. Remember, you can stay right here, or you can come all the way up. Whatever feels good to you, just make sure you're challenging yourself. Taking your time here. Breathing out as you come up, in as you come back down. Good, 15 more seconds. And you're gonna go right into those scissors. And scissors, here we go. Good, remember if you need to, you can bend those knees to 90 degrees. If not, try and keep those legs straight. Oh, my core is already burning, guys. Good, more than halfway there. In 15 seconds, we're gonna switch to those knees into your chest and then straight out. Good, and right here, knees in and out. You can put those hands under your glutes to support that lower back if you need to. Remember, you can also just do one leg at a time. feels challenging to you. Good, 15 seconds. Then we're switching to the bicycle. Okay, you only got 2 more minutes of work left. And bicycle, here we go. Stay with me here. If you're taking a break right now, let's go back into it. Home stretch, guys. Good, halfway. In 15 seconds, guys, we're gonna switch to that plank, and then we will be done. Good, and go ahead and switch to your plank. We got about 15 seconds, and then we'll start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, last one. Nice straight line. Remember, you don't want to be sagging. If you're sagging or your butt's in the air, bring those knees down. I promise you'll still be working. You can do this on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. Whew, who's shaking right now? Because I am more than halfway there. Come on, guys, 20 seconds left. You got it. Last bit of work right here. Keep that body tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, good job, guys. Come on down into that child's pose position. We're going to stretch it on out. And come on up onto all fours here. Stretching out that core first. Deep breath in, looking up towards the ceiling. You should have a nice dip in that lower back. Good, and out. Arching that back up towards the ceiling. Good, and in, one more time. Good, and out. Okay, and coming back to that neutral position. Transition onto that belly here. Okay, you can come up on your hands. Right here, or you can stay on those forearms. Either way, stretch out that lower back, a little bit in your core, reaching from side to side. Good, go ahead and look over that left shoulder. Look at that left foot. And opposite side. Good, and on. Bring it on back into child's pose. Good. And on, sitting forward, straighten out that left foot, right leg comes in, but reaching for that left toe here. You can stay right here, or you can bring that right arm up, looking up towards the ceiling, or your right thumb. Good, and twist that spine. Both hands are reaching for your left toe here. Good, and release. All right, that right foot comes behind you. Okay, so your right knee is facing forward. You can stay right here if you feel that stretch, or if you want a little bit more, come on down to your forearms. You should feel that stretch at the top of that right thigh or your quad. Good. And come on up. All right. Right leg straightened out. Left foot comes in, reaching for that right toe. Left arm comes up, looking up towards the ceiling with that left thumb. Good, and rotate that spine. Both hands are reaching for your right toe. Okay, and release. Left foot comes behind you. Your left knee should be facing forward. Okay, stay right here if this is a good stretch. If not, you can come all the way down onto your forearms, or you can come even further onto your back. All depends on that flexibility. Remember, same thing, you should be feeling this in your quad or the front of that leg. Come on up. All right. Right hand comes across your chest. Find a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Other side. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me this week. If you liked it, comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part. And I'll see you next week.